Yo, can I get in on this? I want another one, two. One, two. Oh, you thought it was through. This was just one assignment, boo. Judge checking with God, getting next instructions. You need an advocate, reach out, he might be coming.
This young black king needs no introduction. When he shows up, haters hate seeing him coming.
And no, he's not Malcolm, he's not Martin either. He got his own style.
Ja-da-da, yeah, we see ya. This crew, they not looking for the credit. Advocates on the move. This crew, shifting the atmosphere. Advocates on the move.
And when he comes through, you know they coming too. Hey yo, INA, where you at? What it do? They got receipts, they got them files. They gone investigate an advocate, holding it down.
And when it comes to intel, you know they showing out. You're smiling in Jed's face.
Hold up, check that file. Don't run up on them either, they always in the crowd. INA got his back, you don't know when they around.
This crew, they not looking for the credit. Advocates on the move. This crew, shifting the atmosphere. Advocates on the move.
And then there's Jed's mother, you know she gon' speak. She praying for the people, prophesying what she see.
Jed, God got you covered, he's holding you down. He's showing you his favor, his mercy, his power.
So always stay humble, give God your best. Remember you're a man, ain't no S on your chest. You know where help comes from when you're up or you're down. That crew runs deep, keep the real ones around.
This crew, they not looking for the credit. Advocates on the move. This crew, shifting the atmosphere. Advocates on the move.
Yeah. That crew runs deep, keep the real ones around. Keep the real ones around. INA runs deep, keep the real ones around. Keep the real ones around.
What's going on, family? How y'all doing? Welcome to Investigate, Navigate, where injustice finds no rest. I'm your host, Jedediah, aka Black. Glad to be here. Give a shout out to all of our. I'm glad that just popped up. You have a purpose. You have a purpose. You really do. Today, um, I want to say a few things before I kind of get into the things that I want to talk about tonight. Number one, somebody just messaged me and they said, Jedediah, I'm going to read it. I'm going to read it. Somebody wrote to me and they said, Jedediah, what is your purpose? And try to show this to y'all without revealing the identity of the person. Oh, shoot. Well, that didn't work well. Did that all wrong. It said, Jedediah, what is your purpose? What do you get out? Yeah, I can't show it like that because my fingers keep messing up. Okay. They say, it said, Jedediah, what is your purpose? What do you get out of this? Why are you so committed? What is your purpose, Jedi? What is your purpose? Why are you so committed? I'm answering the call of the community. I believe that's my purpose. I hate it. And this gets you out of bed every day. Unfortunately. Interesting. I promised God I'll always show up when called. Thank you. I'm stuck. What do you mean? The question I asked you, I asked myself constantly, but the responses are different. What is yours? I don't know anymore. Or it was once to make a difference, but now I'm tired. I got real joy because every day I wake up to do something I don't want to do because I made a promise to God. And God has kept his end of the bargain. I struggle with keeping mine, but it is an honor to serve in spite of how I feel. I got a headache. I'm tired. I'm a little irritated. And I got to go to bed, get up, and get right back out there. But I got a great deal of appreciation for the person that texts me. We do not agree on things. He is on a different side of the aisle than me. He makes a lot of money. And that's what he texts me. He's watching these things and he's saying, Jedi, what are you doing? He's one of the many people who tell me all the time, you could do so much more. Um, he's one of the many people who often say, look, if you want to do something like this or something in business or something in government, I'll help you. I'll introduce you to this person or that person. I always seeing them on television. I always seeing them in powerful rooms. And can you imagine a person that would seemingly have access to it all messaging someone who was doing something that they don't even want to do to say, why are you doing that? Messaging me to say, I don't even know why I'm doing what I'm doing anymore. We be taken for granted so many times the smallest things. I will not murmur and I will not complain. On my level, God has been good to me. And I consider it an honor and a privilege to have this headache, to be annoyed, and to not want to do. Because for me, it's not about what I owe, but it's about what I get to do. I get to keep my end of the bargain to a God that considered me when it just simply doesn't have to. I want to talk about a few things. As you all may know, I started my new job today. Um, all these people was congratulations, congratulations. Yeah, I started my new job today, and that is working in Harvey, trying to help them in areas where they lack now that they are furloughed 70 something members of their staff. I don't get a paycheck. Hold on one second. I don't get a paycheck. But the great thing about my job is just like all the other jobs, I get to pick my lunch breaks. So today, and I said I was gonna work for 8 hours, but Harvey ain't even open but from 9 to 12. So I was doing overtime after 12. Kevin is trying to pick on me. But I want to talk about this if you all was not able to see what took place today over on Facebook world. I want to show you some of it on YouTube. I think some of the things that I've discovered today is absolutely funny. Number one, well, I discovered yesterday that Vivian Allen of the V-Nots is an HR manager for Kobe Chapman. We are working on that. I don't know what she's doing HR for, but I'm going to assume it's the campaign. But you guys, as you saw yesterday, that is her testimony, not ours. She is doing HR management for Kobe Chapman. I just found out also that Hippocritopotamus is now a senior advisor for Jesse Jackson Jr., who is looking to reclaim his seat as a congressman after falling from his place of authority and being disgraced and shamed for nefarious activities. He is now taking counsel from Hippocritopotamus. So she then left the city level and she is now advising on the congressional level. Hilarious. Um, we also understand now that, and congratulations to Mr. Greg Grill. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Amir Shakur. He has secured his name change. So he is officially another nigga. He know a new nigga. I don't know if it'll be Bishop or if it's Bishop Shakur. I don't know what it is. It was Hippocritopotamus. Um, you will know them by their size. So, but yeah, Mr. Amir Shakur has secured in his if I was to use his word secured. Yes, Mr. Amir Shakur has secured. He has secured the name things. So he has secured a name change and he is officially Amir Shakur. I don't know if it should be Bishop or up, bitch up, bitch, Bitchup, or Bishop. I don't know. We're still trying to figure it out. We are working very hard to monitor these situations as it is so many things going on. But it looks like the V-Nots have started to find a bit of purpose. We congratulate them. Go ahead and do the damn thing. Get y'all asses on. Go on, get your ass on. Get y'all ass on from around here and go make something of yourself. I will be the first to congratulate any of them if they are successful, but I will tell you guys to make sure that you are keeping your eyes wide open. I sent the text message to Jesse Jackson Sr. and said, "Oh shit, you better be careful. You got a snake in the house." Um, but he ain't ready yet. I don't know if you got an iPhone. Can we see it? Hey, can you see if if an Android reads your messages through iPhone? Huh? You know, if you got an iPhone, can you see if an Android reads it? You know how I can see if an iPhone, like if you text an iPhone, it says read if they read the message. Does it do that? You don't know how that works? Do you have an iPhone? Yeah, but I don't know what you're talking about. So when you text people, you don't see when they say that they read it? Yeah. Right. So what if they got an Android? Would you be able to see it still? Oh, it'd be green. I thought it was box. I said it'd be red. Red, like READ. When they read the text message, you can still see it. Okay. So yeah, he ain't read my shit. maybe maybe the Rev ain't texting these days. I don't know, but he ain't read none of my text messages. I said happy birthday. That should still say delivered. He ain't reading text messages, I guess. But try to warn him. But yeah, super. Hippocritopotamus is now a supposed lead advisor for still Androids can turn that feature off. Thank you. Um, um, uh, it is my understanding now, y'all, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if this is true, but this is something that was sent to me. It was not in my briefing. I would expect that I will hear briefing tomorrow morning, and they will tell me if this is true. But it is my understanding that that Vivian Monster is now fouling against Trina Downs. Bitch, I'll tell you one thing for sure. I was not a big fan of court shows, but I will be on that Zoom. Now let me tell you something. I know how I am in court, but motherfucker, if it's one court case, if y'all want to see, I'm a bitch. I'm saying bitch because that's just what kind of man. Like, bitch. It is. I swear to God, y'all. I don't know what they did to me, but I'm literally going. I'm gonna work hard because I swear to God, Trina Downs. I'm gonna be watching all her episodes now. Shit, I'm gonna be watching that shit like it's power in this motherfucker. I'm sorry. I'm in my mama's house. Can't be doing all that cussing. I got my snacks ready, ho. Do y'all got y'all snacks ready? When they said when they told me when my team was like they was like it appears that Vivian Allen is now trying to foul against Trina Downs. I was like, oh shit, get my motherfucking snacks together, bitch. Need some chocolate in this motherfucker. I'm ready for court. I made sure it was all sugar in this motherfucker because I don't want to blink. I want to be on that business. You hear me? I won't blink. I can't wait. Your Honor, Your Honor. Hold on, y'all. I know how Trina go. You know, and I really want to see the trial. Listen now. Again, I'm telling y'all, she could fuck with me. I'm a peaceful guy. I give you many chances. I believe in grace. You feel me? Yeah, it ain't nothing in here today. I ain't got shit in there. I didn't suck. That wasn't gonna come out right. I didn't. Yeah, I'm leaving it alone. But anyway, Exhibit A. For my first witness, I want to bring Jetta Doo Doo. She gonna say, Trina, do you have any witnesses? Yes. I want to bring Llama. And I'm gonna say, thank you, Llama Mama. From my recollection, she gonna say, Jetta Doo Doo. Jetta Doo Doo. The first question is, do I work for you? Hell no. She gonna file a motion. She want all of our bank statements that are in connection to Trina Downs. So yes, y'all, it is my understanding that I'm saying this stuff has been annoying, but it's getting quite entertaining. So when I heard that today, I said, boy, I tell you, I thought that I was above all this and this stuff was beneath me. But I'm gonna be on that Zoom. I'm gonna be on that Zoom. I'm gonna be in that court. But yeah, I heard that it appears that Vivian is now filing against Trina allegedly. I don't know that for certain, but it's so crazy because she's gonna say I'm obsessed when I say this, but I want to see that so bad. Is there anybody else besides me that kind of understand what I'm saying? Like I really don't care, but I want to see that happen in this lifetime. Is there anybody besides me? If that's you, put a 2 in the chat. Like I want to see this. I want to see this filing actually materialize. I want to see it. And all of the things that they say they're gonna do, I want to see this. I'm damn near willing to help her file it, my nigga. I want to see it. A stalker with a walker. Oh Lord have mercy, I swear. All right. She has this narrative that I'm stalking her. One thing about this lady is that she just don't know how to stop lying or just leave it well alone. I'm not obsessed with her. I think Vivian is trash. She's repulsive to me. I'm not stalking her. Y'all know this. Uh, but she says since Trina wants to be famous, no, since you want to be famous, we're gonna keep on this dissecting stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, I present you Frank. So Vivian Allen put on her page that so one of the things that she's trying to use in the case that I showed you guys yesterday, she's trying to make a part of her defense that her child was inappropriately or improperly added into the lawsuit that they're trying to utilize to garnish the wages of her child. So she's literally going to try to go into court and act like this was some mistake or this was something that was done unlawfully. And that's going to be quite interesting to witness. But this is Frank, y'all. This is the guy that is suing Vivian Allen. And I want to know who he is. And let me tell you why. Because her trying to save face or deflect from the facts of the cases as we are presenting them, she gave us a very interesting piece of information that we didn't have. And that is that, and I'm alleging that this is Frank. This is who we believe is Frank. Wait, is it Frank? Am I saying the right name? I think the name is Frank. But this is the guy who we believe that is suing Vivian Allen. Now, why this is interesting to me is this is the same guy that is suing her for the car that now she's shown in another case where he's suing her for something related to a property. Now, when you look up this guy, you find out that he does have real estate interests, but he also has what we allege to be a car dealership. Now, I don't know, but why would a person have a lawsuit for residential and vehicular? So there are two things that run. Frank Herrera said he works for a company for prop. Wait, what? I've been watching since forever. Shit, that's why I feel lost. Okay, hold on now. Pause, pause, pause. Frank Herrera said he works for a company for prop. Natalie, could you please spell it out a little bit more? Unpack that for us tonight. We want to know. And so I've been very busy. I haven't been able to do it for property. Frank Herrera said he works for a company for property. Okay, I still don't understand. I think they're going to give us an understanding in a second. You guys will get an answer, hopefully, like me in real time. I am spread thin, so I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Let's see if I can get some answers. He's gonna repossess the walker. Wait, property. It's on a page she posted. She is the old producer. Is Frank trying to get the walker before we do? Damn. Well, hold on for a second, because that is a very interesting part or point that you're bringing up. I was trying to get the walker because she keeps on doing all of this frivolous bullshit. Wait one second. But when you look into who this woman is, and I'm not going to be on her long not today, but look at this. This shit is sad. First Appliance versus Vivian. Vivian versus Kristen. City of Chicago versus Vivian. Lyon Washington versus Vivian. Chicago City Mortgage versus Vivian. Northwest Bank, Minnesota, Delta Corporation, Alfonso versus Vivian. Principal Residential Mortgage versus Vivian. Mortgage Electric versus Vivian. Carlos Sanders versus Vivian. Publicus Associate versus Jerry Allen and Vivian Allen versus Vivian. Washington Martha versus Vivian. In Business Real Estate versus Vivian. Frank Carrera versus Amaya D. James and Vivian Allen. Draper Kramer Mortgage. Draper Kramer Mortgage. Evelyn Archibald, Charles Johnson, Vivian Allen. Illinois Masonic Med versus Vivian Allen. How does she find the time? Now, I do know that she has filed bankruptcy, but damn, how many times could you go to, like, is court a favorite pastime or what? So when you look at this, and I'm not going to go into all of these cases tonight, but I got to do a lot of work, got a lot of research to do and catch up on. But goddamn, this ain't phasing her. She is conditioned for this shit, all this court stuff. It's what she lives. Because I was saying in my mind, she ain't got nothing better to do. But I went today to talk to some people about this, and I have an understanding of some things to do and some processes to go through. But she actually has the ability to keep on filing. So they said, but why aren't you filing? I said, because I don't waste the court's time. I'm not filing this. I'll be filing something else. But I want you all to know that I have paperwork for certain things. These are 2 motion documents. We will be filing. We will continue to win in court. I've also looked at the law, and I've taken some time to get myself brushed up on some certain things, and there are some clear violations of some things. I want to make sure that our case is tight. We will continue to accumulate evidence in our investigation concerning certain matters, and at the appropriate time, we will address it. One of the things that I will say, I was talking to a friend of mine, and they reaffirmed something that I was already thinking, is that we had a lot of us was laughing about Kamal being broke. A lot of us laughed about Kamal being broke, but there's a saying that was repeated to me that I found to be true. An owner of nothing runs a city full of everything. An owner of nothing runs the city of everything, or runs everything in the city. An owner of nothing runs everything in the city. An owner of nothing runs everything in the city. I think that's the way that the saying goes. Kamal Woods probably presented himself as broke because you couldn't trace his assets. But you can't say that he's broke when they're opening up clothing stores across the country right now. Now, can we? And I think that that was something that was a part of his silent smarts as an older gentleman. Hate that I would have to give him kudos. I'm going to have to do it to Tiffany in a minute too. But that was smart. And I understand those smarts. See, people got to be careful. Sweep around your own front door and get a little wiser. I love if people try to come after me. You'll never know my business because it's designed for you not to. But what I find to be amazing is that people will call me a name that is completely attributed to their almost entire existence. Vivian Allen is, as I am alleging, she is the fraud. She is a scammer. She is a manipulator, and she is pathetic in every shape, form, and sense of those words. And I don't think that it just started with her half-head ass had to get a tumor removed. Now, let me see. Okay, I don't want to show any of that. Okay, so I'll leave the rest of that alone. We're not going to share that stuff today. But ain't this interesting? So she want to do all that. I'm hearing that she filed another document. I do not know what that is, but I heard that she filed another document against me. And I heard this is something that she said on her page, but Vivian lied to the court. She flat out lied to the court, and she threw her cousin under the bus. Y'all don't know what she did, but I do. And I want to be clear here. It was illegal and is being pursued. And so she did something illegal, and then she lied blatantly to the court. And you can't do that. But she went and tried to now get another judge. She's still trying to file for an order of protection against me. And y'all know I don't talk about Vivian and I don't think about her. She's been the subject of our conversation lately. These last two, or her niece, I'm sorry. She's been the subject of our conversation these last couple of broadcasts because it's gotten to the point where she won't stop fucking with us. So we're now showing you what this is about. She was trying to raise $450 to file a suit against me, but we believe she was just trying to make that first payment. It's going to garnish her baby's wages. Going to garnish that baby wages. She got to get that payment. She's going to file and get a fee waiver. No, she's going to get a fee waiver because she's on disability. She's a welfare baby. She ain't got to worry about no court fees. She filed for free. Just get a fee waiver from a judge. So she bullshitting. She wants y'all to help her raise that $450 so she can make that payment. Her baby out there working blood, sweat, and tears. Well, she gotta pay her mama that. So her strategy, legal strategy, is to say, my daughter wasn't supposed to be added to this. I'm gonna be sitting in the galley on other people's side, rooting them on, get her ass. I hope y'all do your research. She ain't need no $450 to sue me. It's free. That's a lying motherfucker. Diabolical. She be lying, looking you dead in your face and rocking. He think he gonna get out of this? I'm just gonna I don't got nothing to show y'all. That girl look crazy as hell. Moving forward. I heard today that somebody told y'all that I got these from Amazon. Why is these people so bored? So they gotta find a storyline of me being a liar so bad that they saying I wasn't even out the country. I got this off of Amazon. I guess I created my pictures which I didn't even put up much. I was not out the country. This is grown folks, y'all. Grown folks. I don't know how many people they had on their live stream, but this is crazy to me. They said I can't even tell the truth about going out of town. I'm just a flat out liar. Don't matter what I say out my mouth, it ain't real. He got that stuff off of Amazon. Those pictures is AI or green screen or Photoshop. It's like, what? What the okay. So when somebody said that to me today, I just was like, I just couldn't believe it. I'm just like, these people just bored. Let them have their fun. They'll never be serious and they'll never be taken serious. Besides that small group of people on the internet, I got a hell of a fan club. I got people who love me so much, they can't get me out their mind. You can't tell me that these people don't like me or envy me or really support me. Because there is no motherfucking body on this earth, especially if they are not of any position of effect on me, that I'm going to talk about every single day. Every move they make is a title for me. No, that ain't normal. And it's not okay. And it's gay. That's some gay shit. That man is gay as fuck. That man gay as hell, okay? That's the real gay. That's the gay. Never went to school with that. I just put that shit on that I bought from Amazon, and I was in the tub. I just got a big ass tub in my homeless encampment behind my mama's house. Shit's weird, man. I can't even know. I don't even know that I can find it funny. I would be worried about. I'm worried about these people. I really am. If something happened to me, they're going to fall into a depression because they really are obsessed. Today, okay. So now let's get to some serious stuff. Okay, yeah, let's get to some serious stuff. What did I stumble into here? Oh, Jules Johnson, nothing. We just talking shit. If you don't know nothing about me, who I am, or what I'm talking about, girl, don't waste your time. Save yourself. Run. It's a rabbit hole. You'll love it over here. You'll just be looking and listening to me talk shit for an hour. But yeah, they be talking shit. It's some weird shit going on. Anyway, let's talk about the day. What did I put as a title of this? Oh man, I wish I didn't say Harvey in my title because people probably from Harvey on here like, Jedi, what are you talking about? I apologize. But let me talk about what I wanted to come on here and talk about, and that is the work that we're doing at Harvard. Today was day one, and I got several videos. They're all on my Facebook page, but I want to play the last video that I just did not too long ago, because I think that this message is important, and you may not be on my Facebook page, so I want you to get this message. And this is me standing in the city of Harvey on Napoleon Harris Avenue. I'm gonna play the parts. Ooh, I'm just not cute. I'm gonna play the parts of the message that I want to play, and then I'm gonna just narrate it myself because I'm on here. Family, how y'all doing? This is your boy Jedediah, and as you all know, today I spent 5 hours doing my work in Harvey, Illinois, because it is unfortunate that Harvey Illinois is now considered a city in distress. And so I did my work today, this morning, 5 hours. We were able to try to help with some of the cleanup, because we understand that you all have furloughed over 70 employees, and that hits almost every major department of your city. I wanted to come on here and I needed to talk to you really quickly, because I want to say the things I'm going to say to you quite often throughout my entire time doing what I'm doing. It is my responsibility as an advocate to bring awareness in hopes that you all will learn, but also there's a hope that I will be able to inspire you with the information. The number one goal of an advocate is awareness. The number two is to find the way to inspire the community to get engaged, to organize it. Number three is to find ways to address whatever the injustice is, that it will be mitigated or resolved. For the first time in my almost 2 decades of service, I am literally advocating for an entire city, but not necessarily directly against the government of the city. Harvey, I am trying to get you to understand that you all are in distress and you do not have to be. And I'm doing everything in my physical limited power to help make sure that Harvey gets off of the distress list and become a thriving southern suburb in Illinois. What I wanted to talk to you about right now is something that is going to be hard to swallow, because many of us in Illinois are brainwashed to the Democrat Party. We do not see the underplay or the overlay. And it is very, very sad, because we miss the stuff that's right in our face. And so I'm volunteering. I'm getting no paycheck. I'm going to be in Harvey every day, working to try to make sure that I can do whatever I can as a person so that the effect of having limited city services are felt by the residents of this community. I'm not doing this for a politician. I'm doing this for God and in the interest of justice and truth. Now, let's talk about something that's happening right here in Harvey, Illinois. The city has declared distress. The city of Harvey has declared distress. It's one of the first cities to have had to do it in quite a long time. What's amazing and astonishing about this is that no Democrat in Illinois, not one, have the courage to tell y'all what I just was able to confirm today. I was on the live stream doing the cleanup in the community, and a resident of Harvey, Christopher Moore, declared several times that the state legislature will not help Harvey because of the mayor who's sitting in the seat of the mayor of your city. That is absolutely bad. Let me tell you why. Why everybody want to do no king's marches against the president of the United States. The hypocrisy of the Illinois Democratic Party is unearthing. You all literally just watched Chuy Garcia, a Democrat, wait till there was no more opportunity for a challenger for him to resign from his seat and put his chief of staff in that seat. That's called a dynasty. That's what kings do. You literally watched Brandon Johnson appoint the son of a Democrat alderman to take over his seat, Walter Burnett Jr. That is a dynasty. I don't have the voice or the energy or anything to go over all of this. But how are we this blind? How are we this disinterested or uninterested or disinvested in our own welfare? I don't get it. But let me tell you about something that I found to be the most craziest. Here we are, right here in the city of Harvey. Look at the name on this street. Napoleon Harris Way or Road. What is that? Avenue. Napoleon Harris Avenue. Napoleon Harris is the majority leader of the Democrats in the Senate of Illinois. Napoleon Harris is now running unopposed for this very seat.
With the stroke of a pen, this man literally can steer millions of dollars into the city of Harvey to get city services back on track. But what Napoleon Harris has done is he has sent millions of dollars to the McCaskill-Rand Park District Library Board, one of the two and or both, because they're obedient to what he wants done. But you mean to tell me, the Senator Napoleon Harris, you literally got a fucking street in this city and you are going to allow it to be in distress and you're not going to stroke your pen to give them the relief that they need simply because you don't like who the mayor is? I don't go by rumor. I don't go by false allegations. But this is absolutely crazy to me because I didn't even know that this man had a fucking street in the city. But it's crazy to me to find out from legislators in Illinois government, Democrats, all of them, that this man is stopping y'all from getting any help. Your police has been impacted. Your fire department has been impacted. Your streets and sanitation has been impacted. Your water department has been impacted. Forget about who you don't like. You all voted and you all put him in the seat. He is the mayor right now, and he's going to be the mayor for at least another year and some change. And these Democrats have the ability, they want to say, oh, the president is stopping SNAP. This man is stopping y'all from having basic government services in an underserved community that's plagued with poverty. It's not walkable and is literally a place where murder and so many other things can happen. Well, we already watched them cheat Tiffany Henyard out of her seat for a supervisor. So this shouldn't shock y'all that he would literally be doing this. But I got it on good authority that Napoleon Harris is literally threatening mayors in his district as it relates to not getting funding if they don't support people who he tells them to support. That is a king. But it's sad. Napoleon Harris, how could you do this to people who fucking love you? How could you do this to people who admire you so much that they literally got to they got to look at your fucking name every time they drive down Center Avenue? How is it possible that you can watch a place that literally where you supposedly love and grew up with? How is it possible, Napoleon, that you can watch the city be in distress while you live in your wonderful Flossmoor home when they've allowed you to be their representation when you didn't even live in the fucking district when you were elected in the first place? And when y'all want to talk about redistricting, I'm telling you for a fact, not a rumor, that Napoleon's house that is in Flossmoor was remapped into the district that he was running, that he became a senator in, and that was not the house that he lived. That was not the house he qualified to be a senator in. But this is what y'all want to tell me about. This what y'all want to talk about. I can't say this enough. Kobe Chapman is literally the pick of Napoleon Harris. And ask yourself why. That's another reason why I have a problem with this. It's manipulative, it's deceptive, and it's just flat out wrong. And here I am in the middle of the night in Harvey because guess what? When I'm working, I don't fucking stop. And that's why people have a problem with me because I'm out here for real. I'm not playing no games. And I didn't make this up. I did not put this sign up there. But your senator is watching y'all be in distress because he wants this city to be ran the way he wants it to be ran and not according to what you all voted for. And I am not here about who the person is in the seat because I don't give a damn who is elected. They can't do a damn thing if they don't have the ability to have the funding and the investment to the tune of over $100 million. And I don't care how long they're sitting in the goddamn seat. For them to intentionally make this city fail, that is not democratic. That is something that you all should be concerned about. That should make you afraid because that means that anybody that don't bend to the will of the people that are in the positions of representation, that they're misconstruing for their own political power, if they're not obeyed, they will literally make you starve, be in danger, go without. You don't have to like Clark, but not giving this community millions of dollars that they desperately need don't just affect Clark. It affects 20,000 people at minimum, and every visitor who comes through this town's borders. Let's go further than that. Let's take it a step further than that. Don't ever think that the little guy will have a voice. Don't ever think that the little guy will have a voice. if when you make your choice, they literally decide that they will starve this person out, they will make them fail. But y'all, that's been the Democrat way since I've been an advocate. I'll tell y'all this because I know it factually. One of the reasons why y'all were so mad at Lori Lightfoot is because Lori Lightfoot wasn't kissing ass. And they determined that they were going to make her departments fail, especially the police department. Now, I don't know what this random car is that just pulled up, or two of them. But whatever. I'm telling y'all this for a fact. This is egregious. And that's what they don't want you to have the education of. They want you to just point the finger at Clark as long as you don't discover them. But if the Clarks failed, it's all of their failures systematically from the mayor to the governor. No. Let me say that the correct way. From the alder people to the governor. And for those of you all that don't think that I will not check a mayor, you don't know my history. And now I'm finna go figure out why isn't anybody telling this part of the story? What are we fucking afraid of? What are we afraid of? But this, I'm gonna show it again. And it's crazy, right? Because what is it gonna take? It's gonna take for a motherfucker to get killed for y'all to share this on your Facebook page. That ain't how we do this. Y'all know how we roll. Share this goddamn live and tell everybody that they need to be educated on what's really happening. I'm on Napoleon Harris Avenue telling y'all what Napoleon is doing to y'all right now. He's literally starving the community with his Senate seat while literally giving y'all bullshit food boxes from the fucking supervisor seat in the pantry. Y'all don't even have the same quality of stuff that y'all was getting that was coming from the last administration. And do you know how hard it is for me to have to say some shit like that? Because y'all didn't listen to me then, but listen to me right now. Harvey, wake up. Okay? What's good? Who's that? The who? How are you? I'm sorry, I can't see. Oh, hey, let me get a hug from you. Say, tell him I don't be at the house from a green room. I'll be out here for real. How you been?
I'm all right.
You brought me some pop?
You need what?
I'm crying. No, I'm good. Nice car. See you later, quick. Please look at my page because I'm telling y'all something very important.
I'm watching.
Oh, you watching? Oh, love you. That's what's up. Somebody from Harvey pulled up. She watching. In her car. And I appreciate that. Share this live. I'm going to get off of here in a second. But I just really need to be clear here. I discovered it to be true. It's not even a lie. I thought Chris Moore was saying something like, how will somebody even be able to say something like that with a face that's a face forward that will even say something like that and be okay with it? But he was actually telling the truth. I have now spoke to legislatures in the state of Illinois, and Napoleon Harris is blocking Harvey from getting the assistance that it desperately needs so that people who are furloughed, people who literally had to be laid off. That is crazy. That is crazy. They don't even care that people, Jesus Christ. We talking about fucking SNAP. And this government is being put into a position where they got to put people on SNAP. Are y'all not getting this? So they know for a fact that as long as we're looking, not realizing that all politics are local and we're only pointing the finger at one way. They know that we won't catch them red-handed with what they're doing to us every single day. I don't care if it was his cousin. If it was not him, it's still the name that he bears. And you're right, it don't say no 2/3 or nothing like that. I don't know. But it's still an honor that the community put on his life. And you do not starve the community of any resource when you have the ability to stroke a pen and bring relief. And if you can stroke a pen and bring relief, and you don't believe that the person at the helm of the government is the right person to do it, then you lay that out factually. You do not play political games, and you do not lord over people's tax-paid money or tax money that they desperately need to have a functioning city to live in. That is fundamentally wrong. And if that's to honor his daddy, then he's dishonoring him with how he's handling this moment right now. Because politically, it might be a strategy, but morally, that shit it's disgusting. It's disgusting. Too many people being affected by it. So, I'm outside. Well, Jedediah, why are you out there? How did you find this out? Because we in the community. I don't got to announce all my moves. I don't got to put it on the internet all day. But we spent enough hours this morning working to do cleanup, and I can't get the full view of what's really going on in the city of Harvey if I'm not afraid to go in places at nighttime, or if I'm not afraid, if I'm afraid to go into the places where people think it's untouchable. I'm going to touch every fucking part of this city before it's done, and we're going to put a big old spotlight on everything that's fucking with Harvey, and I'm going to find the few, because it clearly ain't never enough. The harvest is always plentiful, and the laborers are always few. It's biblically the way that it stands. But before I'm done, they going to know Jedediah was here, and we're going to find the ones who care about Harvey, and I declare it prophetically, be it life or transition, Harvey is going to recover, and I'm going to let God use me to do whatever he want to do. I'm going to do it cussing, praying, I'm going to do it working, fighting, I'm going to do it whatever I got to do, because guess what? When God put me on something, I'm going to show up like a locomotive, and I'll run through any fucking body I got to. And I said again, this is wrong. And then we'll have the nerve to send out a fucking palm card to tell y'all who to vote for. I got a solution for this. Somebody running against him for Democratic committee, man. Make it clear. Make it clear. And you don't need me to give you no more education than you already got. If he cheated to get that seat, then this is not above his character, clearly. And so that's why you should be, let me make the plug. I believe that Stephanie Wiedemann will be a ethical, morally upright committee woman for the party. We don't need nobody picking positions of power that when it's time to pick a position of power, you nominate your damn self. And don't act like that man wasn't told to do that by y'all. You nominate yourself, and then you block out a process, something. You do something you just absolutely didn't have to do. And I was too busy just trying. I don't want to be fighting everybody, and I don't want to be always saying something. I'm gonna always say what I want to say. You need to get a lot of people's signatures, then you need to take it to the supervisor's office and have him put it on the referendum. Oh, trust me, I am in a whole nother vein than I've ever been, because I understand that I ain't going to get this one just on Facebook Live. And we sure as hell ain't going to get this trying to replace city services. That's been messed up. I'm taking this fight to their fucking offices, to their houses, to their offices, and I mean that shit. This is crazy. And hold on one second. I had to check something, but basically it is my understanding that this is not to his father. Basically, we believe that this is to the senator himself. This is to the senator and the football player himself. But Harvey, y'all have loved this man, and you all have upheld him. You have presented him to the state, and you all have allowed us to understand that you support him, and other people have done it. We took him as an all-American man, a family man, a man with Christian values, a man that represented the excellence and the best of us, and he has disappointed me on every front. He already lied to me blatantly years ago. I've already laid that out. I don't take it to heart. I don't care. That's just what people do. They lie. He lied. He's a liar. You get one chance with me. And then on top of that, now I meet him years later, and everything that I'm finding out is so painful to take in. Because there would literally be no one else that come on, man. He had all the fucking ingredients by the perception on the outside. But anybody that would take your love and your kindness, your sacrifice, he got a few $100,000 in his coffer. He's the majority leader of the Senate. He's a powerful ass man. Anybody that would take that and will watch willfully a whole goddamn community suffer in any shape, form, or fashion when they can resolve it with their signature. Guess what, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, if you thought this was about money or fame, I wouldn't be able to get neither one of them if he would just sign the damn line. It's not that hard. I wouldn't even be out here cold, headache, hurting, and trying to get ready to get back in the bed so I can get up for work in the morning that ain't gonna garner me no paycheck. And deal with fucking fools that want to make this about everything else and try to defame me and slander me and target me and attack me when I'm literally doing this because it's the right thing to do. I wouldn't be going through this, and I wouldn't be here, and I wouldn't be even in the conversation if Napoleon just signed the dotted line. I'm telling you, what I'm getting ready to be and do in this city of Harvey is all avoidable if he just signed the line. Get the city out of distress. Do the right thing by the people who fuck with you, bro. Do the right thing by the very people you are about to ask to re-elect you to Senate again, to committeeman again. Do the right thing. This, I just don't understand.
And there you go. Hope that you appreciate you guys for watching the full video. That was a little earlier, not too long ago. And I was basically laying out new information as I'm actually trying to continue to research things that's going on in the city of Harvey, what is affecting the city. These times I've always told you guys, they're very clear, they're not hidden. Mayor Kellogg is the mayor who put the city in that amount of debt. Napoleon is a protege of his and a frat brother of his, allegedly. And he, as a committeeman, runs the Democrats of Thornton Township, which is where the DOTTS comes from. Kobe Chapman is his youth lead. She is literally an older woman who will fight about anything. Kobe Chapman is funny to me at this point. I see through her. I've had my own personal experiences with her, but I see through her now. I watch her argue and then vote in favor of stuff. Like, she fights for it regardless. She could agree with it or not. She's still going to fight because she's trying to present herself to become the mayor. I'm concerned about that for Harvey's sake. There'll be other people who will contend for the seat, but my issue is right now, the mayor is Christopher Clark, and people need their city services. He is the only senator affecting that region. Napoleon is stopping legislators for giving a city in distress resources to be a functioning government because he does not like Christopher Clark. That is not democracy. That is not what you do as a representative. As I said it once, I'll say it again. This man got $200,000 in his coffer. He can make Kobe Chapman a rich candidate. He can wield his power as a senator to get her all the resources she needs to run a race. But to literally stop people from getting the things that they need for a functioning city, that is a danger that I don't know that I have the time to sit and explain. Those are tax dollars. And even though it's only coming from 50% of Harvey, it is still their money. And when you're in distress in Illinois, and it's a state that's ran by one party, this is textbook easy. Get it done. Sign the document. Give them the money they need. And listen, don't tell me it's about avoiding corruption. Because if the city is bailed out by the state has the right to put in financial oversight. So this is not about avoiding corruption. This is about making Christopher Clark look a certain way and causing people to be frustrated with the fact that he is at the helm. But Christopher Clark does not know multimillionaires who will invest in Harvey, because Harvey is not the best place to invest in, especially not right now. If they're going to get out of this, they have to create innovative and new revenue streams. But they can actually get help from the state of Illinois. It's also my understanding that Dalton is declaring that they're broke. Napoleon Harris has not helped Dalton either. I wonder why. Why hasn't Napoleon Harris given Dalton a dime? Tiffany Henyard is gone. Why is he still not giving Dalton a dime? The only people that he's given money to is the McCaskills. He put Keisha McCaskill up to be the commissioner over more famed Kiana Belcher, and then you find out all the traces. Keisha McCaskill is related to former Mayor Kellogg. Napoleon has supported her husband for running for mayor several times. There's a deeper connection as it relates to who gets the benefit of all of these deals from the streets. I'm being very serious here. This is terrible, and it's all in our faces. But we so busy talking about Republicans and SNAP being cut and what Trump is doing that we're not looking at what's being done right directly in our faces here at home. It's bad. And it's hard for me to have to get up there and say, I got to keep on yelling this over and over and over and over and over and over and over to every person that I see. And it is not an easy lift. And I'm telling you, it puts a big target on my back. I am not afraid. I've never been. I was supposed to go to Dalton's meeting today. I was too tired. But this is my purpose. And I will not complain. I will just continue to do the best that I can. And I'll continue to tell whoever will listen. It's not spin or theater. I'm going to tell whoever will hear me. There was something else that happened today I wanted to show y'all, but I don't have the energy to tell you. And to be honest, it's 11 o'clock. I got to get up early and start the next day. I will continue to share with you guys the journey of working in Harvey. I went to City Hall today to see where can I volunteer, and I was not able to volunteer because the jobs are union jobs. The mayor was not there, and they only work from 9 to 12, I believe, and they didn't have anything that I could do at that moment. And so I just went into the community, which is what I think I'll continue to do. Obviously can't do the fire or the police or the paramedic jobs. So I don't know. I have not thought it all the way out. I just know that I'm making myself available to the people of Harvey, and we're going to continue to create opportunities as we go. Today, we were able to pay someone $60. I was going to give them $100, but then I had to look at the workload. Oh, golly, and how long this might last, the various things that we might have to do. And we were only able to raise $30 today while we were doing it. And so if I don't get the community to support it or kick in, then I have to find the means myself, or to use my own. And I'm trying to, you got me almost falling out my bed rolling. Why? I'm being very serious, y'all. Good night, Silverbacks. You guys are worthless. Lose weight, need healthy. The state of Illinois is selling the suburbs to private investors. Lay it all out, Jed. Man, that's a whole nother conversation. I don't know who Bob is calling Silverbacks. But on behalf of all of the beautiful women who are part of what I do, who work tirelessly and give and make a difference, on behalf of them, Good night, bitch. And may you lift your eyes in hell. And as you lift your eyes in hell, I hope that it's on the tail end of you being reminiscent of the fact that your life has meant absolutely nothing and your bitch ass have to be disrespectful to them from a blank page. As a matter of fact, you're probably one of the bitch ass V-Nots. So let me tell you this, that's what a man does when they really mean what they gotta say. You so fucking dusty that you sitting your dumb ass over here on this live stream waiting for an opportunity to get something said. Nobody's laughing at your goofy ass because everybody over here, we got a whole brain and we don't play that shit. In the moment that you ever are revealed, we will beat your ass unapologetically and you'll be standing your stupid ass in line with the V-Nots looking for a restraining order. Don't ever disrespect nobody on here, especially if you ain't got the courage to do it with your true identity. So with that being said, don't worry about a silverback when you ain't got no balls. Good night, you high-pitched voiced bitch. All right. Like I said, I had other stuff that I wanted to share, but I'm not going to share it. Y'all, we met a guy who identified himself as homeless. As a matter of fact, y'all got it. I'm tired, but I want to show y'all one part. This man was kind of talking so much shit when he was helping me out today. I'm not going to show it because I'm too tired. Yeah, my body's tired. Okay, so never mind. I'm not going to show it. It's all on my Facebook page, Jedediah Brown. You can watch the videos from today. This guy was talking all kind of shit that was helping me do the cleanup when this guy finally showed up. But if you look all the way at the end, and I think the videos kept cutting off because my battery was dying. But if you look at the end of it, you would see he was working for real. He was working serious and he got real focused. But the joy that he had when we gave him that $60, when that camera died, I'll never forget. And then he said, we went to Sharks and I told him to get something to eat. And this motherfucker went in there and started ordering the whole left side of the menu. I wasn't paying attention because I was on the live stream and it took Raheem to tell him no, pick a meal. He was ordering the whole damn side of the left side menu, and he said, "Do you see what this man is ordering? He wanted pizza puff, chicken wings, and everything else that he can get." So he ended up having to get one thing, and he started dancing in the middle of the restaurant. And before I put the camera back on, the people in the restaurant tried to kick him out. So I guess they knew who he was. And it was sad. And he came and said, "Man, can I please eat, bro? Like, please don't let them kick me out." And I said, "No, he's with me. He worked. He's gonna eat." And it was an interesting thing to witness. And I just remember how all the people on the live stream was saying, get rid of this guy, move him around, and all of this other stuff. But if if you look at the transition and just that one moment, less than 2 hours, it was phenomenal. One of his relatives pulled up. I guess they seen the stuff, and I talked to them, and they said, "Thank you so much for giving him this opportunity." And it was such an amazing and liberating feeling, and I enjoyed every moment of it. And that's Harvey. He's a part of Harvey, and so. We're gonna let that be. And I didn't get to have no fun today. If I'm not mistaken, our new foreman chapter had an event tonight or had a little bitty get together, and I couldn't come because I had needed to come and take a 30-minute nap, and then I had to get back outside and get back to work. And I hate that I couldn't come out and hang out with y'all, but we're gonna find our time. Some people's birthdays was today. I'm very careful about y'all not birthdays. But I'm going to say happy birthday to all the Novemberers. I still have not had my lunch with Sylvia, Chi-Town. I am here, Chi-Town. Let's get that lunch done. I'm going to go to bed tomorrow. Please tune into my Facebook page as we will continue our work in Harvey and our advocacy. And then I'm getting ready for court. I don't know which court case is up first, but I got to get ready for court, y'all. We got to get ready to kick some more ass as it relates to these orders that people are filing. But I will be filing my own documents really soon. I gave y'all my word. I gave y'all my word that I'm not gonna let this stuff keep on going and not do something about it. So I'm about to file some of my documents, but I need to file to get this stuff deleted that's already on here. And then I'm gonna see what happens with some of these official inquiries that we have initiated because some people have done some illegal shit. Is there any questions for me? Ask the right questions, get the right answer. Oh my God, I work in Harvey all. What are we doing tomorrow? Let me tell you about what we're doing tomorrow. So tomorrow we're going to start the day with cleaning up. I got to finish the location that I started on 147th and Center. I want to start my day there. And I'm supposed, damn, I don't got the energy for it. I was going to spend my time tonight trying to figure out all of the businesses who did not pay or are not paying their taxes. And I was going to go inside of those businesses to ask them why. Why are they not paying their taxes? That's what I was going to be doing tomorrow on live stream. I think I'm going to do it anyway. I know some of them. So we're going to do that. I'm going to go find some of the businesses that are not paying taxes. And I'm going to just simply go in there and ask them, why are you not paying the taxes to this city? The city is in distress. You sitting up here getting money from the people who live here, and you causing them to go into a state of dependency, which is bad. Dependence. I don't know if dependency is a word. I'm not scratching my butt. I'm scratching my lower back. I did have my team tell me earlier that I had a booger. I had a boogie. I did have a boogie. It was on this side. And I did like this. And I wiped it. And I saw somebody on there say ew. And I thought that they was just because I had did like that. But no. So I guess when I did this, whatever I did, it made the booger go over here. And don't judge me. Y'all get boogers too. It's cold outside. I really pray to God that they get a petition started to kick me out of Harvey, because I'm gonna get the fuck out and go to the go to the south where it's warm. Make sure you go to Napoleon's Pizza Place. Will do. Good idea. So I do expect that tomorrow I'll probably get trespassed from majority of the city. That reminds me of something that I thought was absolutely just stupid. I'm going to show y'all something that I find is stupid, and I'm kind of losing respect for a lot of these people. You know, these people said that they wanted to have relief. They wanted a better quality of life. They wanted stuff to be done to address their plight. And let me show y'all this. Let me show y'all this. Because this is the kind of stupid shit I'm talking about. Because I don't know how to respect people that's just stupid. Hold on 1 second. Because that's not it. All right. Let's look at this real quick. Stupid shit. Mind you, it says, this is what it says. It says, meet your Illinois state senators. They all unanimously agree that Christopher Clark must resign before Harvey, Illinois will be a second city in 35 years to receive money from the state of Illinois and its taxpayers to bail them out of $164 million in debt. Mind you, the city of Harvey does not even qualify for this bailout. And the only way it's going to be considered, these state senators want Christopher Clark to resign. Okay. So it lists about 52 senators, right? So it's saying that they all agree that Christopher Clark has to resign in order to get this assistance. 1 second, y'all. This is what was shared by the individual. Again, I found out that it was accurate information. Shocked me that it was accurate information from some of them. I don't think that it is a unanimous decision. I just think that the rest of the fight, if the senator of the area ain't fighting for the area, why the hell would somebody not in the area fight for it and not fight for their own area? Does that make sense? So this is what Glennis Watson, who is one of the V-Nots, says. What is your source of information? However, I pray you're correct. This is a woman who was saying that Christopher Clark was not right for giving them $500 tickets for being disruptive in city hall meetings. You pray that he is right. I want to say this to you all who seem to lack civic education. It is not a flex to celebrate somebody robbing you of basic services. It is not a flex of you being denied the resources to have a functional community. It is not a flex to celebrate not getting what you need to have literally the bare minimum because you want somebody to leave a seat. You do that during the election. That lets me know that these people are so perverted in their thinking that they rather honestly, well, not all of them because that's just one person, but these are the people who are looking for Colby Chapman. These are all Colby Chapman's team. All of these people are Kobe Chapman's team. So coming into the city and coming into this situation, I could have never been with these people because I would have been sitting at the table like, are you fucking serious? Did you just say that you are okay with you intentionally being deprived because you want to remove somebody from a seat? Then why are you mad about somebody being in the seat if they're depriving you? Because it doesn't even make simple sense. But let's take it a step further. That's the precedence that you want to set for your government? Because if it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. You sound dumb. I'm just like looking at this like, what? That's nothing to hope for. There are kids that live in the community. They should have adequate police coverage for all kinds of things. Sorry, my voice is escalating. These people don't want, man, what the fuck? I just couldn't believe what I was reading. I hope you're right. No wonder she tricking y'all ass so easily. I don't even know. Oh, Lord have mercy. With all of the stuff going on with illegal immigration, I want to tell y'all this for a fact. The numbers show that they got enough to make this man the next mayor of the city of Chicago. If Chuy Garcia just gave up his seat as a United States representative to run for the mayor of the city of Chicago, your black ass is in more trouble than you've ever been. But beyond that, again, this man left his seat in the 11th hour so that no one else would have time to file to challenge his chief of staff, who is now going to be the representative, not by you guys electing them, but by these guys strategically anointing them. This is what y'all calling yourselves fighting against with the Nose King's March. Good luck, because they keep on showing y'all again. They do the same shit in a different color. These Democrats is winning and getting over on the stupidity of our blind faith and encouraging them like I ain't never seen in my entire life. They ain't even hiding the shit. They doing it so blatantly. It is so alarming to me. I'm going to leave you with that. Please chew on these things if you will, if you won't. But I would be a fool fighting for people who want to play the fool. I think I got to work a little bit harder on my retirement, because this shit ain't even funny. It is literally, it's just crazy. Brandon Johnson picked Walter Burnett Jr. to be the successor for his ward, to give him the Chicago Housing Authority. Last thing I'm going to say. Where the fuck is Tiffany when you need her? I really wish Tiffany would fight Napoleon and just say, I just kind of want her to say, I told y'all so. So I can be like, you did. Even though I didn't, look. Tiffany gave better food boxes. Tiffany, maybe she wasn't smart enough to put that much distance in between them, and I don't know. This whole residents coming and saying, man, we ain't getting shit that like we used to get. And I'm just looking at them like, I don't even know what to tell you. Call the supervisor's office. Tell them y'all want some more shit. Tell them I don't know what they want. I don't think he ain't giving y'all no motherfucking washing machine and dryers and televisions now. I don't know what y'all get. What y'all getting? Pizza parties? What y'all getting? You know what they getting at bingo? Here's y'all homework for the night. Here's your homework for the night to make this thing make sense. Because I'm working and I need some help. Can somebody go and tell me how much money Napoleon Harris have given to Eric Kellogg when he was the mayor of Harvey? And then go look at how much money he's given to Harvey under Christopher Clark. Go look at how much money he's given to Tiffany Henyard. And then go look at how much money he's given to Jason House. That's going to tell you a whole lot. He's a senator. It's all bad.
Yo. Can I get in on this? I want another one, two. 1, 2. Oh, you thought it was through. This was just one assignment, boo. Judge checking with God, getting next instructions. You need an advocate, reach out, he might be coming.
This young black king needs no introduction. When he shows up, haters hate seeing him coming.
And no, he's not Malcolm, he's not Martin either. He got his own style.
Ja-da-da-ya, we see ya. This crew, they not looking for the credit. Advocates on the move. This crew, shifting the atmosphere. Advocates on the move.
And when he comes through, you know they coming too. Hey yo, INA, where you at? What it do? They got receipts, they got them files. They gone investigating advocate, holding it down. And when it comes to intel, you know they showing out. You're smiling in Jed's face. Hold up, check that file. Don't run up on them either, they always in the crowd. I&A got his back, you don't know when they around.
This crew, they not looking for the credit. Advocates on the move. This crew, shifting the atmosphere. Advocates on the move.
And then there's Jed's mother, you know she gon' speak. She praying for the people, prophesying what she see.
Jed, God got you covered. He's holding you down. He's showing you his favor, his mercy, his power.
So always stay humble, give God your best. Remember you're a man, ain't no S on your chest. You know where help comes from when you're up or you're down. That crew runs deep, keep the real ones around.
This crew, they not looking for the credit. Advocates on the move. This crew, shifting the atmosphere. Advocates on the move.
Yeah. Runs deep, keep the real ones around. Keep the real ones around. I&A runs deep, keep the real ones around.
This was sent to me a minute ago, but apparently this is what Vivian monster looking ass put on during our bat broadcast. Bitch, I am like the streets. You should look both ways before you cross me. On my kids, you discussing. If you're talking to me, Vivian, actually, I'm not going to say nothing. I'm going to say, I'm shaking in my motherfucking boots like you do when you standing before the judge putting on those fake ass performances. And I'll say it like this, since you saying bitch, keep losing. I'm going to leave it at that. But don't worry, because I'm going to keep winning. Promise you that.
Yo, can I get it?
That crew runs deep, keep the real ones around. Keep the real ones around.
I&A runs deep,
Keep the real ones around.
And another one. She says that Jedediah Brown should have just asked about my 2 illegal lockouts from Frank Herrera. I don't want to ask him shit. I'm going to keep on doing my investigation. But what's interesting about this is why the fuck would anybody lock you out? Because you ain't making enough motherfucking beads. Sit your dumb ass down. Make some nicer beads. Put some fucking animal heads on that shit. I personally really like those. When it's like the little cute tiger little faces and shit. Do some fucking beads. Pay your fucking bills. And get your stupid ass out of court and in these community meetings trying to be famous, ho. Because we know you dusty. But I don't want to ask Frank shit. But I do know this one thing. Girl, what you do for Frank to give you a car? Because most landlords don't give nobody, especially if they don't pay their shit, no housing and no cop. Maybe you, as I allege, with your lying ass, told him how dire your situation was. And this nice white businessman gave your ass something to ride in so he can help you possibly pay your goddamn rent. And your dust ass didn't pay it. While you out here calling Tiffany a fraud and a scammer and me a fraud and a scammer, bitch, please. You a fraud and a scammer. And this is what I'm going to do for you. When they ask me in court, Jedediah, did you say that she was did you, and as I read, did the defendant say bitch, fraud, and scammer? I'm going to say yes, Your Honor. She is a bitch, a fraud, and a scammer. He going to say, case dismissed.
Yo.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yo.
Keep the real ones around. The real ones around. INA runs deep.
Okay, y'all, I'm really done. But make sure y'all get y'all Trina and Vivian court snack pack together. Go get your snacks together, because I ain't sharing. Shit's going to be so good.
Yo.
Round. The real ones around. INA runs deep, keep the real ones around.